Greetings, incredible LTDE 5305 students. Welcome to Module Week 3 of our course entitled Designing a Digitally Based Instructional Unit. Let's go ahead and dive in by exploring the learning resources for this week. Throughout this module, you will begin the process of actually designing a digitally based instructional unit that incorporates opportunities to solve a significant issue, present to a real-world audience, and create an authentic assessment piece. We know that meaningful learning involves opportunities to solve authentic problems, present to authentic audiences, and create authentic assessment pieces that are applicable to real-life experiences. You will also use principles of backward design, beginning with the end in mind, to initiate this process. The initial reflections that you form over the course of this week will guide you in the ensuing process of creating this unit. The objectives we'll be addressing in this module include constructing a fully online lesson complete with interactive assessment pieces, as well as designing a digitally based instructional unit. Some articles are included here for you to view that focus upon finding the right e-learning authoring tools, as well as some important considerations before designing an effective e-learning course. And then also there's a link to the Center on Innovation and Learning and an article focusing upon instructional design and innovation within instructional design practices. This article specifically focuses upon how instructional design relates to personalized learning, and so this is something that you will want to explore as you are thinking about student-centered learning experiences. Additionally, if you have not yet taken LTDE 5302 and are not familiar with the principle of backward design or a book entitled Understanding by Design, there's a video here for you to view that overviews this process, as well as another that talks about the backward design framework. And so you will also want to view these videos as you think about the process of designing with the end in mind. Let's also take a look at the assignments available for this week. Within this discussion forum, you will begin by exploring the following resource for instructional designers, entitled Things to Consider Before Designing an Effective E-Learning Course. Again, we're focusing upon beginning with the end in mind. Now, we know that spoken words sometimes convey a richer message than solely text-based communication, and as instructional designers, we must be able to effectively convey information in both written and spoken formats. This week, you will have the opportunity to engage in this discussion forum in a spoken audio format rather than solely a text-based response. You'll use the tool entitled Vocaroo to create your audio recording that conveys your response to the following questions based upon your insights gleaned from the above linked resource. Let's take a quick look at Vocaroo in case you are unfamiliar with this tool. In order to create an audio recording, you simply need to click on the recording button, and then once you have finished your audio recording, to click again. You can preview the audio recording by clicking the play button and then save and share. Upon saving your recording, you will see that there is a unique link that has been created. It's now copied to my clipboard, and when I open a new tab and insert this link, I am taken directly to this voice recording, which is pretty incredible. So this is a very easy to use tool for creating audio recordings. So in order to post your initial thread, you will simply need to create an audio recording and then post a link to that audio recording. No additional text is required. You'll want to answer these questions. The first is, why is it important that instructional designers research their target audience prior to designing an effective course or unit of learning? And so again, you'll want to begin with the end in mind, thinking about why it's important that we first research those we are serving through the unit of instruction we're designing. And then secondly, what is the most important insight you gleaned from this resource that you plan to apply to your endeavors as an instructional designer, both within this course and beyond in future professional endeavors? We are thinking here about applications of learning. It's incredibly important that as we proceed throughout this course, as we engage in different discussion forums and assignments, we think about future professional applications. Additionally, you'll want to conclude your audio recording with a reflection question for your audience to ponder and respond to as they reply to your post. We know that a skill that effective educators have is the ability to create thought-provoking questions for reflection. And so this is an opportunity for you to create a thought-provoking question for reflection and to present that question to your audience within your audio recording. After you've posted your initial thread, you'll want to reply to at least 2 colleagues' posts with audio recordings created using Vocaroo. You should include substantial replies that also reference the reading and video assignments this week. And please be sure that you're responding to at least one classmate to whom you have not yet replied in a previous discussion forum. This way, we can ensure that we are engaging with a variety of classmates as we participate in a reciprocal learning experience. We're all learning from one another. In both responses, please be sure that you are intentionally addressing the questions for reflection included within your classmate's initial thread. You will simply need to, again, post audio links. No additional text will be required. Your initial thread as well as your reply should be between 2 and 10 minutes in length. Let's now explore the assignment for week 3, which is content curation for a digitally based instructional unit. So basically, you will begin curating content to be used in a unit of instruction that you will be creating in the coming weeks. You will utilize Pinterest as your platform for creating a scrapbook of learning resources that can be used in creating this unit of instruction. The scrapbook should include at least 10 images, 10 websites, and 5 lesson plans with the same unit plan tag. As you are thinking about the topic of your unit, you are encouraged to select an applicable topic that relates to an authentic audience with whom you intend to share this instructional unit. So if you are currently teaching in a classroom setting or some type of instructional setting, I highly encourage you to select a topic that can be directly applied to your current or even future professional practices. Think about how you might use what you are creating within what you're currently doing or what you plan to do at some point along the road. You might even think about extending the unit that you began creating in LTDE 5302 if you would like to do so. So you can create more for that unit, or you can create an entirely different instructional unit based on another topic. The choice is yours. If you are unfamiliar with Pinterest, please refer to the tutorial that is linked within the assignment instructions. And then also, there's an excellent student-centered example of a Pinterest scrapbook that is contained within the assignment instructions as well. One thing to mention is that as you are finding new resources, please be sure to annotate the resources, especially the websites and lesson plans, by adding descriptive titles to each item pinned to your board. This way, you will be able to look at your scrapbook and automatically know exactly what you pinned and why within your Pinterest scrapbook. As you are submitting this assignment, you will simply need to click Add Content and then copy and paste the assignment link into this assignment submission area. I can't wait to see what you will find online as you are curating content to be included within your digitally based instructional unit in the weeks to come. God bless you all. Have a wonderful week ahead.